whether we want it to or not, those moments where we find out that someone is gone can be very defining moments in our lives. Humans cannot really fully comprehend what death is and what happens when death occurs. So it's something that it's very complicated and very hard for people to wrap their heads around because they can't. There's no tangible thing to go, okay, like, this is what happens. Like, they're just going through that now and I can deal with that. It's like, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea. I have no control. I have no concept of what they were thinking or how they felt. And I think it makes you feel really powerless and really helpless. Whether we want it to or not, those moments where we find out that someone is gone can be very defining moments in our lives. And I think that that's a really tough pill to swallow because you don't want this kind of like negative feeling following you around, but everyone's always going to remember like those moments where they find out something tragic has happened. Like, I remember where I was when everyone was finding out that Mirra had passed away. The whole atmosphere changed. Like, everything was all of a sudden so different. And I didn't know Dave personally. I'd never met him, but I knew what a big deal he was in the BMX community. So I kind of like felt that weight, like that just fell over the entire community. Like, no one was unaffected by that in the BMX community. And I remember very vividly where we were and what I was watching and what I was doing when we found out that Danny had passed. And kind of the same situation, one of my student athletes that had just passed. There's no good way to receive that news, but there's like no escape from that moment either. Does that make sense?
Yeah.